Now, more than ever, our presence online is not only significant, but a huge part in our social and work lives. From Facebook to Twitter and our email accounts, our personal information is more available to others than ever before. However, keeping our computers and information safe is not just important, it is vital. Our gadget guy, Colin Baker, joins us now with the top products to help you stay safe online. Colin, I am so glad. First of all, welcome to the sofa.
Thank you very much. I haven't been on the sofa in a very long time, and it feels...
long overdue.
I feel like intelligent. Good. And professional.
Well, you're about to prove all of those things, because I would be...
Or disprove.
No, prove, hopefully.
We'll see.
You're going to be typical, I'd say, of a lot of viewers and myself, in that I use all of these social networking sites and I use my email and everything else, and I don't really know how to make sure nobody else can access my information.
In a sense, it's all happened so fast. Think about only 3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, there was no such thing as Twitter and Facebook and social media as we know it today. So there was a lot less of ourselves online.
Now, you've brought
I have
socks
products older than that. We're talking about a very, very rapid movement and chain of events.
So you're going to bring us up to date with these products. The first one you have is?
Well, I suppose the focus of our online and technology life is our computer. Whether we have iPads or smartphones, the centre of it all is our computer. And we need to protect that. So antivirus and software to protect your computer from all these various threats online is absolutely vital.
So the Microsoft Security Essentials.
Yeah, exactly.
This
is the first product. I suppose I'm asked all the time how to protect a machine. In a lot of cases, people perceive some of these well-known brands of antivirus as being the only way to go. I've seen a lot of big antiviruses that are sometimes quite expensive, not being very, very effective, or in some cases actually causing problems on computers.
So who is this
good for? So it's not necessarily... This is good for, I suppose, every normal, everyday user of the internet.
So a family PC?
It's totally free, by the way. Now, people often say, well, if it's totally free, is it any good? This is produced by Microsoft, so the same people that actually build your operating system, and it's called Microsoft Security Essentials. It's as simple as Googling that, downloading it to your computer. It takes about 5 minutes, and that will stay in the background in real time, protecting you from viruses and threats.
Brilliant, Colin. Let's move on to our second one. ESET Smart Security.
More importantly, naturally enough, antivirus is not bulletproof. It's not perfect. It's a case of having a list of the various baddies out there and matching it against what's coming in and out of your computer. If you want something more substantial, something more significant, for example, ourselves, we fix people's computers all the time, and we rely on our systems. We've 10 or 12 computers in the shop, and if they go down, we're down. We use a product called ESET Nod. Now, that antivirus package there's even more going on there. There's actually a team of people in Ireland, of experts, working for ESET, actually monitoring those threats all the time, every day, and supporting their users out there. So as soon as we see these viruses coming out, the likes of ESET are responding immediately, whereas the free packages might be a few days behind. So
if you're
really...
people who really rely on their computers?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
ESET Nod. And it's not necessarily that expensive. You're talking €49 for a single machine, home user, for a year.
Okay, Colin, let's move on to our third one, Dropbox. Now, Dropbox is free, and it's to do with cloud backup solutions, which
that lovely word that people use, the cloud. What is the cloud? And my dad actually looks up there and kind of says, the cloud, where is it? And what about if the weather is bad? The cloud is something we've actually been using for a long time. Essentially, it's storage of your information elsewhere, not on your machine, in some server somewhere.
Who should use Dropbox? Who's it suitable for?
Dropbox, first of all, it's free. Second of all, I always say to people, keeping a backup of your data is absolutely vital, because your machine, regardless of how well you protect it, it can drop, it can get beer spilt on it, it can get a nasty virus. Your information is very easy to lose.
So who
you
is
need
this
a
good
second
for,
copy. Dropbox is good for absolutely everybody.
Okay.
I use it.
And it's free.
It automatically backs up your documents. Whatever you drop into that Dropbox folder on the screen, on the folder on your computer, is automatically backed up elsewhere, like your Gmail or your Hotmail, and it's always synchronized.
And is it as simple as Googling it, Dropbox, and you
Google Dropbox,
and you get
I'll be putting it on my blog a little bit later. Very, very easy to use. You download it in 2 minutes, set it up with your email address.
Okay,
not only is it on your computer, but you can download it for your smartphone. So
let's move along, Colin, because we're running out of time fast. We only have 30 seconds left, and we've got 3 more to do, so choose the best one. Kingston Encrypted Data Locker, Snooko Find My PC,
well, people
or the Gadget Insurance. Which one?
Well, I suppose we'll mention this, Data Locker. This is an encrypted way of storing information. Now, this is much like a normal flash drive. drive.
Okay.
Well, this is more like something out of Mission Impossible. People try to crack these things. Obviously, if you've got very, very sensitive information that you don't want any eyes on, you want it completely locked down. This has a password on it. And if someone tries to hack that password, because there's various methods of hacking, this will actually destroy the information after 10 attempts. So it's incredibly protected.
And where do people get their hands on that,
Colin? From ourselves. They start about €29.
You wanted very, very quickly to mention UPC TV On Demand.
Yeah, well, this week, in fact, it's a major sea change, in fact, a bit of a game changer in the way we watch TV. For UPC customers out there, there's a button that as yet hasn't been used called the On Demand button. And what it'll give UPC customers is immediate access to what they have so far on their computers, the ability to go back and catch up on TV3 shows they've missed out on.
This has been launched in partnership with TV3.
Yeah,
so
exactly,
if you've missed Ireland AM this week, you can go back.
You can go back. Obviously, you could already do that on your laptop, but now you can actually do that in your sitting room, on your TV, and without doing anything apart from pressing that on-demand button.
Fantastic, Colin. Thank you very much for that.
Thanks, guys.